Hey folks, this is Kirkalmighty. Welcome back. This is episode 5 of my multiplayer game against the Ironduke. As you can see, I've completed my turn. There really wasn't any combat that went on other than a couple airstrikes. It didn't go so great. I don't think I lost anything, but I didn't really accomplish a whole lot either. I got some recon. You can see the Ironduke actually, he pulled back these forces he had up here, which was prudent on his part, because I definitely could have punished them the way they were sitting right there, the way I was moving in on them. He backed up here, formed up a line. I advanced there. I cautiously advanced down here. I think I may have already been to the tree line up here. I just shuffled things around a little bit. I built a couple air bases here and here, because I needed to be able to get closer. His fighters over here were being very complicated for me. They've had some success, as you can see. They're gaining some nice experience. And I kind of messed up on one thing. I wanted to do some recon on this, and I actually did recon with my tactical bombers instead of my fighters, which sucked because those tactical bombers could have hit these rhinos right here, and I probably would have taken one or two of them out. I did take a rhino out down here with another airstrike with these dive bombers over here. I have an aircraft factory built, so that way I don't have to waste city production on them right now. There's only one, but I don't need a lot of aircraft right now. There's only so much I can afford with the raws that I have. Speaking of resources, I of course did capture this. Oh, what was that? An oil? I captured that oil from him right there when I advanced, which I think was kind of a given. And I did capture this raw up here. I did do a recon up here with this fighter somewhere around here, and he didn't see anything. There's only 2 fighters in that group though. I'm sure he must have something up here. I kind of wanted to see if there was anything around here, maybe trying to move through these trees, and I didn't really see much anything. There's stuff around here, I'm sure. I'm certain he's got something here. I did take notice of this too because I shifted a little. I spread out a little bit up here on von Kleist's army and moved von Rundstedt a little bit more down here. And when I moved into here, you can see that I did not gain control of this hex right here, which tells me he's got something right here or here, probably here, because this could hide it being in the cities. So there's something right there, and I just can't see it. And he very well might not be able to see me either since I'm in the trees. Although I know he is aware of these armies here now, because on his turn he actually did a couple air recons up here, and he must have seen something, probably using these fighters down here. Let me go ahead and run this log real quick. I'll just hit it on play, and you can kind of see real fast what he did. You see he's pulling forces out, backing up to the city. Here's a recon right there, air recon right there, backed up over there. It looked like there was some movement over here coming down like this. I'm not sure what he's got out here. Now you probably see something new right here. This is a new army. Probably about half of this turn's production is being dedicated to this army. I'm building a new army right here under the command of Wilhelm von Lieb. Now Lieb is his primary function here. He's going to have most of the infantry he needs coming in this turn. The guns probably next round, because I wanted to build a couple more artillery units down here, because Modell's going to need them. And then I can send those 2 gun factories center production up here, so he can get his units to fill out for his guns to fill out for his heavy infantry unit. Get an infantry gun and an anti-tank gun. My idea here is that Klug is going to break out of these forests, and he's going to move down on the northern side of this city here, while down here Bach is going to push forward and hit it from the east side. So we got the north side, the east side. Lieb's job is going to be to move out here and engage or deal with whatever's out here. He's going to be protecting Klug's flank and Rundstedt's flank up here. Now, ideally, what I would like to do is I would like Lieb to actually push all the way forward and capture this road here somewhere. Because if Lieb can come down here and actually capture this road, and Klug can advance west and capture this road down here, as you can see the way the roads are laid out, things are coming in from the north, coming in from here. Everything rolling to these two cities down here comes down this road and comes down through here. Well, actually, it doesn't even. That doesn't even link down there, does it? Huh? I thought it did. I don't see any roads right there. Well, that makes it even easier then. If I can push forward with Lieb and capture this road here, I can cut off, looks like both of these cities from the main supply route. You would have to build some kind of road through here or something to link them back up. That's what you need to do. Either way, I want to get Modell. I want him to push towards the edge of this forest right here. Once I get to the edge of that forest, I think it'll give me advantage to move down here and try and take these raw and this oil down here, these resources. I want to take resources, more resources away from him. The siege of Mende is going to take a long time. I mean, he's got very, very defensive and difficult terrain to fight in around here. This is not going to be an easy city to take, I don't think. This city, on the other hand, is much more exposed. I have a much quicker chance of getting on that. Modell's going to be having to work on this city for a while. He's got his work cut out for him down here for sure. But I'd like to take this road out. And that's the whole purpose of this army right here, is to get something that can push right up through the center between Rundstedt and Klug. Didn't really see much going on up here. The mud is coming, which I like. This mud coming in the north, because I'm not really planning on doing much up here. And it would make it more difficult for him to do some kind of armored attack if he's got that in mind. This mud will subside soon to winter weather, I'm sure. But for the moment, I'm happy to see the mud up here. Probably next turn it's going to move further south. It's going to ground these plains here. Hopefully it doesn't move far enough to ground these guys. At least not next turn, because I would like to be able to use, I got a nice stack of dive bombers here, and I would like to use those dive bombers on these tanks right here. These fighters are a bit of a problem. I'll probably lose some guys, but it would be worth it to take out these tanks right here. And I think that's about where I'm at right now. Like I said, most of my production is going to build up this army, and I've got, of course, some more guns, more artillery guns, field artillery coming in down here to help out Modell. I think Modell should be able to fight his way through these forests down here. I believe I've got advantage, definite infantry advantage here, seeing how I'm running with the SMGs, plus I have the guns backing me up. The best thing he's got going for him are these rhinos, and I don't think they're going to function all that great in the jungle. So I think I'm looking pretty good down here to push on these guys. It'll be a slow, tough fight, but I should have more than enough firepower to push my way through the way things are looking right now. It was I think it was a good idea the way he backed his forces up against this city, because now he's got all his artillery parked in the city, which makes it tougher for me to take him out with air. Plus he's got a couple fighters there too, and he can really spring out and do counterattacks right now. Part of the reason why I approach cautiously. Most of this army here is going to be, well, this army is out of range of most of his artillery, except for his heavy artillery pieces he has here. So I expect I'm going to get bombarded somewhere here once. He might push out or come out with a counterattack. I almost hope he does come out with a counterattack, because I believe he's going to be more exposed at this moment if he advances forward to attack me. His attack's going to be a little short-lived because he'll give some action points. And I'd rather go that way than me have to move forward and then do some attacks on him and me give up some action points. So I'm almost hoping he bombards me and does a counterattack somewhere. I may suffer there, but I've got enough units here that I can come back and hit whoever comes out at me, I think, pretty good. If he does not, then I will advance and I will hit him. I've got artillery pieces, field artillery that'll be able to move up, and then I can pound on these guys down here. I've got some air units, and I can advance and I can start hitting him. That's my plan right now. And with that, I think we'll call this episode a wrap here, and we'll see what my opponent, the Ironduke, does on his turn.